What's up, everybody? It's another episode of Intellectually Honest, unedited, uncut, and we're going to get right into it. Lonzo Ball. What can we say about Lonzo Ball? What can I say about Lonzo Ball? Look at this dude. Look at what he can do. This is Lonzo Ball unleashed. We will see this Lonzo Ball more often this season than we did at any other point in his NBA career. Because they're trusting him, they know what they brought him there to do, and he's being allowed to do it. Tonight, the narrative was set, the scene was set, the stage was set. The Pelicans gave up on Lonzo last year. They said, we got Nikhil. Brandon Ingram's a better facilitator. Point Zion. Kyra Lewis, he's the lead guard too. So they got 4 point guards ahead of Lonzo, doing what Lonzo was drafted to do. So what happens? The Pelicans arrived to Chicago. Brandon Ingram, all these guys that are better than Lonzo. And all these guys that made Lonzo Ball, quote unquote, expendable to the Pelicans, to the point where they I think at one point they said they offered them like $8 million or some crap like that. Like, dog, for real? You know what I mean? So, I saw the game tonight, and I got some takeaways. Everybody want to know what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. They got smoked. The Pelicans got Lonzo Ball was so surgical and so cerebral in the way that he 10 assists and no turnovers. 10 assists and no turnovers. Let me make sure I'm not lying. Hang on. Gotta check the stats. Let me check the box score. Hang on 1 second.
How did it travel from Korea to a North American Indian reservation? CDC investigators then remembered what they'd been told.
17 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Stat sheet stuffing. Come on, yo. Lonzo Ball, 37.5% from 3, 54.5% from the field. Jesus. Dog, no turnovers, 10 assists, no turnovers. Let's go. Lonzo Ball, this is what Lonzo Ball is. And I try to tell y'all over and over again. Lonzo Ball and LaMelo, I know I keep bringing LaMelo because everybody keeps using LaMelo to detract from Lonzo. They're two completely different players with two completely different styles. This is what Lonzo does. See, that stat line looks pretty, right? 17, 10, and 10. Boom, if he can average that, he's an all-star. But Lonzo Ball, you see how good this Bulls team looks? You see how fast they look? How precise they look at those high speeds? Who do you think is... You can attribute that almost 70 to 80% to Lonzo. That's what he does. That's where he thrives. He's a high-speed playmaker. He sees the game fast, so you have to run fast with him. DeRozan, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Everybody was concerned about how DeRozan and LaVine, even myself too. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? I can admit when I was, skeptical about something. I was skeptical about how LaVine and DeRozan was gonna fit together because I'm like, all right, DeRozan is just LaVine without the 3. But DeRozan, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Everybody's like, DeRozan's gonna be the playmaker. DeRozan's gonna be the playmaker. Shut up. DeRozan, 45% from the field. He didn't hit no threes. 89% from field goal, free throw. Plus 15 in player efficiency. Zach LaVine, 32 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. 57.9%. 66.7 from 3? 6 for 9, dog? Come on. Chill out. Vucevic. I ain't gonna lie. Vucevic, he got to pick it up. Vucevic got to pick it up. Shooting 36%, getting 10 points, taking 11 shots to get 10 points. That ain't gonna cut it. It cut it against the Pelicans, but we all know that the Pelicans are trash. So whatever. Patrick Williams, he ain't really been playing, I think, the way a lot of people kind of envisioned. But let's see. He was 2 for 2 for 3. So He was hitting. He only took 5 shots, so and he hit most of them. So good for him. The bench, Javonte Green, y'all picked him up from the Celtics. The Bulls picked him up from the Celtics, my Celtics. We lost again tonight, by the way. I'm gonna make a video on that later, but we talking about my boy Lonzo. The bench didn't really give a whole lot. Caruso's better than Lonzo. Remember that? Come on now. And he didn't have a bad game. He had a good game for a reserve point guard. 9, 3, and 3. 57% from the field. No turnovers. 22. I think if I'm not mistaken, he had the highest plus minus in the game for the Bulls. But he ain't Lonzo. 17, 10, and 10 against a team that gave up on you. So you beat them doing the thing that they said you couldn't do. They wanted him to stand in the corner. They didn't want him to do any of this stuff. Of course his rebounds are going to be down. His assists are going to be down. He ain't touching the ball as much. When he touched the ball on the Pels, he was touching it to shoot it. Now he's touching it to make decisions with it. It's a difference. Keep up. What can you say about Lonzo? This is what we want to see, and this is what I fully expect to see for the majority of the season. Once this thing really starts to click, and they build more rapport with people, they get used to hitting each other in their comfort zones and their preferred spots and stuff on the court. Excuse me. I've been up all night. It's gonna get better and better. Trust me. This is just the beginning. Lonzo Ball, good game for him, man. Literally, the coach it wasn't just Stan Van Gundy. I'm talking about the GM saying that he's treating Lonzo like he's expendable because they got Nall and they got Kyra Lewis and they got Ingram. Well, look, Ingram ain't that dude. Not like that. He's like a 3rd star on a championship team. But he ain't that dude. Zion's body is breaking down right before our eyes. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is Kyle Kuzma. And Kyra Lewis is a career backup. That's the reality. Those are the players that they told us, that they tried to convince us was better than Lonzo Ball. So I'm gonna rewatch the whole game over again on League Pass. But I'm gonna watch it with the Pelicans commentary because I want to do that. I want to see what they're saying about Zoe. I want to see if they, and I guarantee you it's gonna be a lot of see this is what the Pelicans are gonna miss. This is what the Pelicans. Nah, y'all ain't missed it. You know what? Anywho, let's see what the Pelicans did anyway. Speaking of them, Ingram 26 points, 8 and 8, looking like a facilitator. 2 turnovers. To 8 assists, that's not bad at all. Ingram did his thing. But Ingram, Kuzma, Nickeil, all these guys like that, for whatever reason, and likely it's due to defense. I ain't gonna hold you. No steals, no blocks, no block attempts. I like that they keep track of that stat now. No block attempts. It's usually on the defensive end where the difference is made in terms of winning and losing. And that's why when Lonzo Ball plays well, even last year, if you remember, they said Lonzo Ball was a huge barometer for the Pelicans' success. Usually when he plays well, the Pelicans win. And you're starting to see Ingram's playing well doesn't have the same effect on winning like Lonzo Ball does. It's like the difference. It's like the difference between Kobe and T-Mac back in the day. Similar players doing it with similar skill set, and T-Mac was bigger. But T-Mac didn't affect winning. T-Mac could go off and have crazy stats and they'll lose by 30. Because he didn't affect winning the way Kobe did. Brandon Ingram doesn't affect winning the way Lonzo does. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna put up no kind of numbers and they lose like that. Chill out. Valanciunas give you 18. Nall gives you 15. And y'all lose like that? Devontae Graham, I forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? These guys didn't have trash games. And they lost by double digits. You know why? Because none of those guys are lockdown defenders. Ingram ain't stopping nothing. Valanciunas might stop a little bit, sometimes maybe. The Kill Alexander Walker ain't stopping nothing. Devontae Graham ain't stopping nothing. Kyra Lewis ain't stopping nothing. Jackson Hayes can block some shots, but that's about it. He has defensive potential. All in all, man, I like what I saw from Lonzo and them. And it's a little bit of vindication. Like I said, I've been up all day. I'm gonna try to watch this game over again real quick. But I want to watch it with the Pelicans commentary, just to kind of see like what they say, see if they're singing a different tune than they was last year, because you know how these teams switch. You know, let's look scrolling through. Oh man, the Lakers lost again. That ain't good. De'Aaron Fox lost. I'm gonna make a separate video about my Celtics. Pacers lost. Knicks. Boy, what them Knicks, man. Jude Randle, Jesus, 21-10, 21-10-7. Come on, man. Julius Randle. Anyway, I got different videos for that. But right now, Lonzo Ball. What can you say about him? You know, he did what he was supposed to do. He came in, had the kind of game we were all hoping he would have. And let's see, part of me is hoping that they're playing a back-to-back. It looks like LaMelo dropped a 17-piece on them guys too tonight. On the Cavs, so that's good. Let's see, Saturday. Please tell me that. Yes, we got a back-to-back. Pistons gonna come in there and try to get revenge. They ain't like what Lonzo did to him. They coming up in Chicago trying to get revenge tomorrow. So, anywho, I ain't gonna drag this thing out. Lonzo Ball in here. Y'all see it. Y'all saw it. I've been telling y'all, this dude is a floor general. He's a extension of the coach. On the court, so to speak, and you love to see it. If you're a basketball fan, so those guys, I love players like that. Like Rondo is my favorite player of all time. So Rondo, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Ricky Rubio, I love them floor generals. Magic Johnson, I love them floor generals, man. It's a beautiful thing to watch. Somebody who can have so much effect on the game, and their stat sheets don't necessarily look like it. That to me, that's what a true transcendent player. That's what it means to truly transcend the game. You know what I'm saying? You operating at a different plane, in my opinion. So that's it. It's another episode of Intellectually Honest in the books. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know y'all like what I'm doing and y'all want me to keep dropping. So yeah, catch you on the next one.